We're gonna go into hip bump sweep. So we'll just start in closed guard. Okay. My opponent's gonna, or my partner's gonna have a good base. Okay, you can't just be all floppy, fall over kind of thing. Okay, we're gonna put hands on floating ribs, very common. We're gonna get them off. Okay, now if he's sturdy with it, right? If he's sturdy with it, just like try to pull them apart, very, very hard. Okay, so I'm gonna bridge up, get my hips mobile, and I'm gonna go underneath. And then as I fall down, I'm gonna pull them forward with my knees. Okay, so I'm here, up, fall down, pull them forward. Now, first step, we're gonna go after a kimura. So we're gonna get the kimura, then we're gonna go hip bump. Okay, so grab the wrist, unlock my feet, pull them in, sit up. Now I'm gonna go over the elbow, grab my wrist, tuck my elbow in, and now as I roll, I don't wanna like roll and give him the opportunity to grab his leg. I wanna roll and pull it up nice and high. Okay, keeping it attached to my upper body, out here. Okay, I wanted to finish. All it is put his wrist to the back of his neck, nice and slow. But we're just gonna get to the kimura. Okay, so I'm here. Bridge up, come down, grab a wrist. Sit up, over the elbow, grab my wrist, tuck, and keep it up nice and high. Okay, if I'm here, I'm rolling this way and that hand can like grab in. Now it's just made my day a lot harder, right? So if I can, I keep it up. Now defend this there, Tom. Very, very hard for him to keep anything because his elbow's away from his ribs. Shrimp out, lock up, I have my kimura. You wanna see this? No? Yeah, 3, 2, 1. So when I'm here, okay, so I wanna get these hands up, down, okay? I immediately grab. As I sit up, if I'm struggling to get that wrist, this way. So here, boom. Yep. If they're low like that, go floating ribs. Okay. This is like, if I go to sit up, you can keep. If it's down there, I can get them off a lot easier. Okay. Up, down, grab. If I'm struggling, like, cause his arm is straight, and I'm struggling to get like to that wrist, go into him. Right? I push into him this way, cause he's either going over or that arm's gonna bend. Tuck that elbow, out. Now, if my hips are underneath his body, it's very hard for me to like get any kind of breaking pressure. I want to put all of my body on this one limb. So you can keep these like Lego man grips. I'll go no thumbs just because that's what's comfortable for me. Then I'm gonna put this foot on the mat and strip my hips out to the side, up and around, lock it up. I still have his elbow nice and high. Now, when I go for the finish, I'm not trying to push like this and make that space. I'm keeping it tight. And I'm rotating my body. That, like, if I push like this, be strong there, Hugo, right? If I push like that, now it's a game of strength. Yeah. Whereas if I'm here, right, be strong, I win. I'm gonna win that every time, right? So I'm keeping it nice and tight to my body. Do you wanna see it?
I think I got it.
Yeah? 3, 2, 1. We're gonna do that same setup, right, as the kimura. But now we're gonna go for the hip bump, right? So up, down, grab, and then as I sit up, I'm just going to go over the, I'll show them the other side. So same thing, up, down, grab, up, and now without like locking this in, I'm gonna just like trap it by like bicep punching the back of his tricep. Then I'm gonna bridge like through him, right? I wanna take my hip and essentially like punch through him that way. I'm gonna use the momentum. I'll show it slow, up, boom, right? And take him over this way. And I'll keep this arm control and like most of my weight on this side of him. So that if I'm here, he can use my momentum of doing it and take me over. Whereas if I land on this shoulder and he keeps trying to go that way, very, very hard.
Okay. If he gets that arm around you, then you
kind of.
Like after you just do it.
Yeah. If I remain square with him.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Take me. So if I'm here, boom, up, in, and I hip bump him and I remain square, right?
Yeah.
And then we do this stupid roll, and then I'm back to back to the very beginning.
Yeah.
Okay? So I'm here. I have my lock up, down, grab, sit up. And I like punch, hit, through. And then I remain over top of this shoulder. Then I can like start to like mount it kimura and stuff like that, or just come into like a wide base mount kind of thing. So think about really driving your hip up and through them. Can you see it? 3, 2, 1. Hip bump, like threaten the kimura, do the hip bump, let go of the arm, and then they're gonna base out. Okay? So coming down and through, pull them in, grab, up. I'm gonna hip bump to this side, but I'm gonna let the hand go. It'll naturally try to like plant out, right? That's when I can start to attack it again, right? If I'm here and I've launched this attack and he starts to bring it in as in like he's gonna bear hug me, and then I go that way and he plants it back out, that's when I can wrap it up and pull him back into this, and then start to work this. If he goes for this straight arm, like if he goes to straight arm, right, that's fine. My body and my upper body should be able to work this a lot better than he can. His elbow's away from the ribs, his arm is fully isolated, okay? One thing with the kimura, when I'm here, the grip that I like with this hand, sorry, I'll show it, is like, you do the spock and you're gripping around that wrist, right? Now I have like control of that. I don't want to grab the hand, he can move it, he can swim it around, right? I don't necessarily want to grab the forearm, because I want to get as close to the end of the lever as I can. I find like if I just put that Spock grip on and put it right on that wrist, move it around a bit, right? It's a decent grip, okay? So, we're here, boom, up, in, drop, up, I bump them, and then I jump on that isolated arm. And then I come out, and now I finish that by going body down.
Yeah.
Do you want to see it?
I think I got it,
Yeah, play around. I should be doing an effective hip bump where it will take him over, right? If he doesn't plant. If he plants, I can either go for the kimura or the triangle, okay? Tom is trying to stay stable here, okay? If I just kind of up through, do this, he should be carried, right? I should have to move him with my hip, okay? And if the arm is like closer, that's when I'm gonna jump on that kimura. If it goes out further, boom, through, up, in, that's where I'm jumping on that triangle, okay? If it doesn't go out at all, right? I come up and I do this, well, it should be a good enough hip bump that I take him over, okay? So now we're not just being like 1, 2, 3. Now we're playing a game. Now we're understanding, let's look for what the next goal is. Play around with it?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Okay, yeah.
Oh, nice.